Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to be answering specific questions that people have asked me about purpose. So without further ado, let's get right into it. On my YouTube channel, Embracing Purpose with Precious Peculiar, I teach you how you can find, follow, and fulfill God's plan and purpose for your life. If that sounds like something you're interested in, definitely do keep on watching and ensure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell beside the subscribe button so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. So, in the spirit of teaching you guys how to embrace your purpose, I'm doing a little FAQ and I'm going to be answering questions that people have asked me. So this question from an anonymous asker so I'm not going to disclose any name, but I'm just going to read out the question and answer it. So she asks, how do I stay focused in my season of preparation? How do I stay focused in my season of preparation? What I mean is, God has shown and told me many things that He wants to do in and through my life, but I feel like I'm stuck in this phase. Well, I can relate to that. I know I'm meant to keep going because eventually these things will come to pass, but then I can't take my mind off of it. I don't know if you get what I mean. My dear sister, I totally get what you mean. But let me read that question again. God has shown and told me, how do I stay focused in my season of preparation? God has shown and told me many things that He wants to do in and through my life, but I feel like I'm stuck in this phase. I think what she means is that she feels she's stuck in this phase where the things God has said have not come to pass. And I know I'm meant to keep going because eventually these things will come to pass, but then I can't take my mind off of them. I don't know if you get what I mean. Yeah, I get what you mean. So in answering this question, I'll start like this. There are different seasons in a man's life. There's a season when you receive the promises and you receive the expectation, you receive the promise from God, you receive that vision, it is laid in your heart by God, right? And there's a season where you wait for those things to come to pass. Now, there are a lot of things that you are meant to be doing in that season, and if you're not doing those things, you always feel stuck. You feel like you're not making progress. You feel like you are wasting your time and your life. And at some point, if you let the devil get into your mind deeply, it will now start to feel that God is unfaithful, that He told you something that He's not doing, He told you something that He's not bringing to pass. And that is not true. That is not true. There are some certain things you should be doing in your season of preparation while you are waiting for God's promises over your life to come to pass. One of them is obedience to the instructions He gave you. The reason why you might be feeling stuck is that, like, this is not a hard and fast rule. It's definitely not going to apply to everybody, but most of the time, you might be feeling stuck because you are not obeying the instructions God gave you. You are not obeying the instructions God gave you, or you are obeying it but not with the right attitude. Not with the right attitude. In a season of waiting, there's a disposition you are meant to carry. There's a disposition of expectation that you are meant to carry. And faith. If you believe that the things that God has said about you will come to pass, there's how you'll be carrying yourself now. If you believe that the things God has shown you about that future, if you believe that they will come to pass, there's a way you behave now. There are things you'll be doing. There's just how you will be now. Because knowing fully well that God watches the little steps you take, He is looking for your faithfulness in the little things He has given you now before He entrusts you with that big future He has shown you. The things God shows us, 90% of it they are not for now. They have really never been for now. I don't know if you can relate to that. They have really never been for now. Let's look at Joseph. The things God was telling him, I'm sure that perhaps he had that dream at. What age did he have that dream at? And he was just thinking that, next 2 years, 3 years, I go enter, I go hammer. And what happened to him? He ended up in the pit, ended up in someone's house, ended up in the prison. So you see, I'm not saying that everybody is going to go through all those down spiraling of, as we can call it, bad seasons, but there are seasons of preparation. There are seasons of preparation. I believe that for Joseph, those things were necessary. It was necessary for him to go through those things, for him to become the person that he was in the Bible times. Do you get? They were necessary for him to go through. And before I digress from the question, let me read it again so that I ensure that I'm on track. God has shown and told me many things that he wants to do in my life, but I feel like I'm stuck in this phase. The phase you are in, I believe, is the season of preparation and the season of waiting. There's a season of becoming before you attain and take hold of the promises that God has given you. Everything is not going to fall on your lap in one day. Everything is not going to fall on your lap in one day. And honestly, my dear sister, I don't know how long you have been waiting, so I don't want to say you are impatient or you are this or you are no. I can't really relate to every single thing going on in your life, but one thing I know is this: there is always a season of becoming. And I can't lie to you. I can't tell you how long that season will take. I don't know. Even me, I don't know how long my season of becoming will take. But one thing I can tell you is this: you have to be strong. You have to keep leaning on God, and you have to keep holding on to expectation. Whatever you do, don't become hopeless while you are waiting. Don't become hopeless while you are waiting. Don't allow yourself to become hopeless while you are waiting. Keep the vision in front of you. You said it here that you can't take your mind off the things that God has said. And honestly, that's a beautiful thing. I don't see that as a problem. But it becomes a problem when you keep obsessing over it and you can't get yourself to do any other thing. All you do, you wake up, you're thinking of what God said. God, you said this. God, you did this. God, you said you do this. That's not happened though. This, that. That way, you will just... That's not the right attitude. You keep it in front of you. You keep that vision in front of you. You keep the picture that God has shown you in front of you. Keep it in front of you at all times. But at the same time, ensure, because there are things that you must do now to ensure that you get there. So you can't spend your whole day daydreaming about the vision, if you get what I mean. You can't spend your whole day, your whole time daydreaming about the vision. Sometimes it's okay. You can fall into a trance and you just picture what God has shown you, and it's just so beautiful to see. It's an encouragement to your heart. It lifts up your soul. Very beautiful, but then bring yourself back to your now and ensure that you are working diligently and that you are working hard to ensure that future that God has shown you comes to pass. To ensure that future God has shown you comes to pass. It's not bad to have these things in your mind. You can't take your mind off them. That's good. But have a healthy relationship with that vision. A healthy relationship with that picture. Don't keep obsessing over it. You pray over it. You think over it. You let it encourage your heart. You let it lift up your soul. But then you must remember that it's not by thinking about it that you enter it. Imagine if the children of Israel were like, oh, let's just stay at this Red Sea, as if we just keep thinking about the promise and we shall reach one day. No, you don't enter it by merely thinking about it. Thinking about it is just the first part of the step. Yes, you need to keep it in front of you. It gives you direction. It restrains you. When you remember the vision and the things God has shown you about your life, about your future, there's a grip it has on your spirit. There's a grip it has on even on your flesh. It ensures that you keep yourself in check so that you can reach that expected end. So those are the good things. Those are the benefits of thinking about it and keeping the vision in front of you. But you must stay focused on your present situation now, on your present season of preparation. Because how well you prepare will determine how well you manifest that vision. So if you're not ready, God only gives us things that we are ready for. He only takes us as far as we are ready to go. Not really as far as we are willing to go. Because there are many people that are willing, but they're not ready. They really can't handle the things God has shown them. There's some things God has shown me now. Like, I know that if they should bring it today, if we should let it happen now, I will crash. Because I've not really grown to that point where I can handle those things and start to live in them. Do you get? And I believe that that's the same thing for you too. You might not really have grown into the full maturity you need to be in, the headspace you need to be at, the level of leadership, of maturity, emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, really all kinds of intelligence. You might not have really grown to that level to handle it. And that's why God keeps us in that season. Not to punish us, not to make us feel like we are wasting our life or wasting our time. No. But to prepare us. You must ensure that you maximize your season. Maximize your season of waiting. Maximize your season of preparation. Prepare for that vision that God has shown you. Prepare for that thing He has told you about your future. Prepare for it. Prepare for it. Keep it in front of your eyes. And as you're keeping it in front of your eyes, not to be obsessing over it, but to ensure that everything within your own power, everything within your own jurisdiction, your own part is fully played. You must ensure. Okay? And really, there's no point obsessing about a future that you are not ready for. There's no point obsessing about a future that you are not prepared for, because that is the essence of the season of preparation, so that you can be prepared for that future when it comes. Do you get? If it comes now, you can't handle the things and you just mess things up, then what then was the point? See, right now, don't be so obsessed or be so worried about when. Focus your energy on preparing for the future. Things, it might seem hard, it might seem like can it just happen? But really, see, how well you manifest is dependent on how well you prepare. If you're not prepared, your manifestation will be crooked, it will be shaky, it will not loud. I don't know how to say it. It's not you get me? So really, how well you manifest is dependent on how well you prepare. So don't be so obsessed about the manifestation season. Be obsessed about the preparation season now. That is why you are here. You are here. Ensure that you are preparing well. There's no point being so anxious about it. What you should do, how you should expend your energy, is towards the line of preparation. What are the things that I'm supposed to learn, that I'm supposed to learn now that I'm here? What are the things I'm supposed to know how to do? What are the things I'm supposed to have overcome? What are the habits I'm supposed to have let go of? What are the things I'm supposed to have entered into? Who am I supposed to become in this season? Who am I supposed to become? What are the things I'm supposed to have learned how to do? Do you get? These are the things you should spend your energy on. Spend your energy on the things God has said you should do. Do your best to prepare. Go over and beyond in your preparation. That's a better way to spend your time. If you don't do that, if you're not busy, if you don't get your hands to something, you keep feeling that you are wasting time, or you are wasting your life, or you are not moving forward. You keep feeling stuck, as you said in your question. You keep feeling stuck. There's no way you will not feel stuck that way. If you keep if you keep thinking about what is not yet here, you will always feel stuck. Now you feel like you are stagnated, and really you are not. You're just in a beautiful season where you need to prepare to manifest. Okay, that's just it basically. And there's something you asked. There's a statement you made here in your question, and it really stuck with me. You said, "I know I'm meant to keep going." Very powerful. I know I'm meant to keep going because eventually these things will come to pass. That is so true. You are meant to keep going. Don't let the devil stop you. You are meant to keep going. Continue in the path God has laid in front of you. Continue. Don't give up. Really, because you will not really know how much. Like, let me just tell you that all the things you have seen concerning your future is nothing compared to what God still has in store for you. Basically, He didn't show you everything. He didn't show you everything. You can't handle to see everything. You can't see everything now. So if you give up now, you are missing out on not just the part you know, the part you don't know, the part that will affect your generations to come, the part of the generational impact you don't even see. That's, oh my God. Don't give up. That's basically what I'm trying to say, because the part you know about that future is small compared to what God really has in store. Don't give up. Don't let the devil cheat you out of the beautiful plan and purpose that God has for your life. Don't let the devil cheat you. God has an amazing plan for you. So yes, you must keep going. Now, how exactly can I advise for you to keep going and stay focused while you are in the season of preparation? Number one, you have to pray to God and ask Him to help you. You have to pray to God and ask Him to help you. Pray to God, ask Him to help you. Ask Him to help you to stay focused in this season of preparation. First of all, you ask Him that He grants you the right attitude, the right disposition, because really that's the beginning of it all. Have a right attitude in this season. If you are going about your day grumpy, going about your activities like with hardness of heart, like as if the whole world is on your shoulder, that's not the right attitude to carry. That's not the right attitude to carry, and God is not pleased with that mindset. It's not pleased with that attitude. See it as a privilege that God is putting you in a waiting room so that you can learn the things you need to learn, so you don't go out there and mess up. See it as a privilege. See it as a blessing. Okay, see it as a blessing. See it as an opportunity to get better. You might feel that, oh, I already know these things now, God, just give me the platform. See it as an opportunity to keep preparing even while you are in that season. See it as an opportunity to learn more. See that God is giving you ojoro, like He's giving you expo or something. Just see it as God really wants the best, and He has the best in, He has your best interest at heart. So He's helping you, giving you more time so you can be prepared. And really, it doesn't really take time in that season of manifestation. If it's blowing, you are looking to blow. It doesn't take time. It doesn't take time for God to announce a man. It doesn't take time for God to bless a man. Have you not seen? It doesn't take time. Like, really, it doesn't take time. So you don't, instead of being worried about, oh, when will this happen? When will this happen? Be worried about being exceptionally ready for that season. So by the time it comes, hey, they go here. So that by the time it comes, you are ready for everything. Everything, you are ready. You are ready. Have the right attitude. Pray to God for the right attitude. Then number 2, ask God for the things He wants you to be doing in this season. Ask God about the things He would like for you to be doing in this season. Because there are some things that God will have us do that will determine the season we are about to enter. That will determine how we will fare or how we will cope in the season He's taking us to, into the manifestation that He's taking us to. There are some things you need to do now, need to learn now, that will stand as foundation and bedrock for where you are going. So you have to ask God for them, because it will be painful to actually enter the season of preparation, enter the season of manifestation, and not having learned these things. So ask God, what are the things you want me to learn as I'm in this season of preparation? What are the things you will have me do as I'm in this season of preparation? You might pray this prayer and you might not really get a direct answer. Why? Because it's possible that God has already told you what He will have you do, but you most likely just sidelined it or ignored it because you are looking for something else. I mean, the person that asked this question, and I just want to let you know that sometimes it's just staring you in the face. It's like it's right beside you. It's not too far. Like, it's not far-fetched. It's not just look within you and what are the things that God has asked me to do before that I've not been doing, or that I've not been doing as well as I should be doing. Because there are two different things: to do things just to be able to say that you did it, and to do things the way God will have you do them, to the level and degree to which He will have you do it. Oh my God, another video topic just dropped in my heart. To do things to the level at which God will have you do it, there are two different things. So that's the second point I will give you. Pray about it. Ask God to help you be focused. Ask God to help you have the right attitude, and ask God for the things you should be doing. If you are busy, if your hands are busy doing the work that God gave you, see, you'll be so busy, you have a lot on your plate that you'll not really be worried about the season of manifestation. If you engross yourself in these things, what's that scripture? 1 Timothy 4 verse 15. Give yourself wholly to these things. See, invest yourself into the things that God has told you to do in this season of preparation. Invest yourself, pour yourself into it in this season. Pour yourself into the things that God has said. By the time you invest yourself in it, you will not really be thinking, when will this come? When will this happen? If you are focused and you are diligent in the work God gave you, it will not be a problem. Your waiting will not be as hard, as difficult, or as well. It will just be easier. Do you get? So ensure you focus on the things God will have you do now. Invest yourself in them. Pour your life into it. Pour everything, whatever it takes, give it. Whatever is necessary, release it. Whatever you need to sacrifice it. Just give your all into the work that God will have you do now. That way you'll be very prepared. That way you'll not keep obsessing over the future that has not yet come. And overall, God will be pleased with you. God will be pleased with you. So I hope I didn't digress too much. I really hope and pray that I answered your question. And another tip I will give you is, like, as you are a young person preparing for the things that God has shown you, trying to do your best to please God, serve God, prepare as best as you can. Try and reach out to other people that are also in that season that you are in. reach out to people. I mean, reach out to people, like, well, reach out to people that are in that season, like, and God will show you, God will open your eyes to those kind of people. Reach out to people that are in that season, and like, there will be a sort of encouragement to you. Reach out to those kind of people, or people that have gone ahead of you, people that have gone ahead of you in this season of preparation, or that are already in their season of manifestation, and you have access to your spiritual leaders. Reach out to them, and grace abounds towards you in Jesus' name. I hope I answered your question, and if you have any other question, you can drop it in the comment section. You can send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll always respond. So I think with that, we come to the end of today's video. I'll keep doing this once in a while, answering questions that people have asked me about purpose, about embracing purpose, about fulfilling destiny, the season of preparation, manifestation, how to bring that vision to pass, things like that. This channel is your plug, okay? So I would like for you guys to please help me share this video, like, comment how this channel has blessed you, and I'll be really grateful for that. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, ensure that you keep fulfilling purpose the way God has intended for you to do it. All right guys, bye bye. God bless you.